Sometimes it can take 15 minutes for me to make a beat. Sometimes it can take 3 days. It really depends. It really depends on the complexity of the beat, and it really depends on one day I may do the drums, and I'll come back and I'll be like, okay, I like the drums. And the next day I'll listen to samples, and I'll be like, okay, I like the sample, put it on the drums. So it may take 3 days.
Yeah, right.
But sometimes it can take 15 minutes if everything's there for me to make it right then, and then I'll just do it then, and it'll be real fast.
Like Duncan, he'll send me a beat, and I'll be like, man, that's like dope. So I'll take the beat, and I'll sleep to it, wake up to it, go out, get something to eat to it. Really just add it to my life. Then I'll be like, you know what? That's how I'm gonna write to this joint. Like a week later, we got some.
6 months later.
Yeah, I mean, it's nothing instant. That's what I'll say.
Yeah. Duncan can attest to this, dog. This dude would send me beats. And like I'll have them for like 3 or 4 months, dog, and don't do nothing to them. Yeah, a year in some cases. Like Champion was an old joint, and I had to come out. I had really to like live life. You know what I'm saying? And then one day that joint just spoke to me. And when I met the Tier Zero cast, I was like, "Young, perfect." The verse came out like 5-10 minutes, dog.
That Champion joint we had on the DTMD joint, I sent him that beat like 2 years ago, bro. It took him like a year to write to it.
I wasn't really feeling it at first. I was just like, okay. Then I met Tier Zero, and I was like, "Yo, perfect idea." Yeah. So, it's just all you gotta grow. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you
Stuff
can't
will happen.
Can't really force artistic.
DTMD. Hey, let's go. I'm feeling like the Most High chose me. Been here forever though, and the pace never slow. Sugar Shane Mosley, verbally agile, murderous, worthwhile. In the back on the cloud, trying to play it low key. And MCs act like they don't know what we do. Gentile flows, we speaking over Hebrew. He being the real, we being the ill. Yeah, me bringing the skills to reveal and defeat you. Appeal to the people, we champion the cause. My niggas is on that shit, worshiping the flow.
Song wouldn't be released by me if it wasn't for this guy, because I'll sit on,
He's notorious.
20 beats at a time, like, I don't really like this.
You have to bug him. You have to bug him. There's a song we got on this album. It is a very minimal beat, and like I literally heard Duncan he was just scrolling through like files because he never names his beats, so he'll just go through stuff and won't even know what it is. So I heard something like he just kind of accidentally like hit play, and I was just like, "Yo, what the is that?" And he was like, no. I was like, "No, stop that, run it back." You know what I'm saying? And he was kind of real skeptical on it at first, but I took it. I showed him what I was gonna write to and everything. We kind of got sold to it. You know what I'm saying? And it's funny, man. He's a tough critic on himself, man. He makes some crazy stuff, but he hates it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's wrong with him, man. You need to get happy, man. You know what I'm saying? You alright, man. 5 songs and an intro and an EP. We got a lot of songs just lying around though.
Yeah.
Just in the hard drive. It's kind of hidden. You know. I'm like, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? We always feel like we could do better. Like if it's not competing with like what we are listening to on the daily, then we're not happy at all. So
if we don't feel like we can do it good, we're just not gonna do it.
Yeah, not even gonna touch it.
Pretty much. We're not gonna put anything that we feel is bullshit out.
Right. So, I mean, the joint was cool, but I wasn't like worshiping myself.
Nicest nigga out the day, working with a stanza, working with a plan, take over the whole shit, make over the soundscape.
Oh,
loving it.
Right. It's I don't know. At first, like our first show, I didn't know what to expect. Like the first beat came on, I was nervous as hell. I had like rehearsed like 3 days in a row at the house. I didn't want to forget not one thing. So when the first beat came on and Cass was just like kind of nodding and I was like, oh, it's gonna be easy. And I just kind of just started to be myself. No pedestals, you know what I'm saying? The pedestal was knocked down, but I kind of sometimes question like if people will like it. You know what I'm saying? That's what gets me anxious, but.
Yeah, definitely when you see the crowd reacting to the beats and the rhymes, you definitely get the feeling like this is what I work for.
Nah,
like,
yeah,
okay,
exactly.
This is why I don't have a social life for.
Yeah, pretty much, right. It validates all of that BS.
Yeah, it's definitely a release, definitely cool feeling.
Yeah.
I think your resume is kind of the same.
Yeah, I did a joint with Odyssey on Odyssey 101. We did a champion. I was with Tier Zero, which is a local group from around here too. Sonny Quest and Boomerang.
Kev Brown, we got a track.
Yeah, we got a track with Kev Brown on the album. I work with EXO on the Takeover 2 mixtape. Other than that, Mirror Image, you know what I'm saying? That's another group we got going on. You know, some of my MC. Other than that,
I think I have a song on Stick Figures album. He's a Kansas City rapper that Odyssey's producing, and I think I'm going to be working with this group Critically Acclaimed. They're a big group. Hopefully, I can work with them. And then I also got the Takeover 2 remix project I'm doing for EXO over the summer, which is supposed to kickstart his album that's going to come out in the fall, which should be big. He's with Studio 43 and, you know, all the people that launch Wale, whatever. So.
First of all, me and Dunk met like in middle school, you know, like we was doing.
Wow, y'all go way back.
Yeah, we was doing whatever. We did that. We started making beats because we wanted something original to rap on. Had a MySpace. We got the attention of local cat Odyssey, and he's been like a big brother to us, mentoring us through the game. Just, you know, shout outs to Diamond District, by the way. You know.
When Odyssey was the guy who put us on. We gave him our music. He liked our music. Said, "Come over to the crib," and then he showed us beats. When we showed him our beats, he was like, "Oh, you guys are really on your way. But right now, you guys need to just keep working on the craft. You don't need to put your music out there right now so people hear your music and they're like, they're okay. You know, their beats are okay. So whenever they see your name again, they're going to be like, oh, I remember these guys. Yeah, they're okay." Right. So we really were in, you know, school, if you will. For 2 or 3 years under this dude. Odyssey was pretty much the teacher, just showing us this is what you gotta do, this is what you gotta do. This is how you should make beats. Blah, blah, blah. And when we got to a certain point, we just released the joint.
Yeah. Didn't even let him know till he hit me up on Skype like, yeah, what the hell? You know what I'm saying? I'm listening to your EP, it's dope. You know what I'm saying? I was like, he's like, how come you ain't let me know? I was like,
you've been in Europe or something?
Right. It's like, didn't want to bug you. You know what I'm saying?
Me and him were talking the night before we dropped the basics. Me and him were like, yo, what happens if we drop this? And it's just,
yeah, no one cares.
Everybody's just like, no one cares. We had a long conversation about that, and we were just like, forget it, let's just drop it. We dropped it and got way more attention than we thought. I think we got like 900 downloads in like the first 6 hours of dropping, something crazy like that. Just people like from LA, people from Detroit giving us love, people from Texas giving us love, Arizona. It's like it's crazy. So many people around the world like
Europe,
music.
In
Germany,
Malaysia,
Indonesia, crazy.
It's Amsterdam. It's dope. Failure is like if we just don't do us. I feel like if we try to be somebody else, we're gonna fail because we can't do it. Like we just try to move at our own pace.
Yeah, failure is definitely just doing stuff that people want us to do instead of stuff that we want to do.
Yeah, right.
And or just stopping doing music completely, which I can't really foresee happening.
Right.
Like I don't know, you'll have to ask me if I'm at a desk job someday.
Yeah. Forget that though. I'm not going know like that.
Straight out of Largo, a chill but live nigga named Twan from a tribe called M.I. The I is strong enough to see the vivid intensely, distributed with lyrics and watch niggas commend me. Cause I guess I sound like relief from the sound bites and cast the only sound hype, and I ain't the loud type, more like the profound type. Quick to down the clown like a verbal stranglehold, the mango moles the sound dyke. And I ain't trying to be all caught in the gimmick, cause my denim kinda raw and my Jordan's kinda vintage. Lumped into an already growing percentage of these hipsters and these hype beasts trying to sell an image. And I don't think I could stand for it. I got a little too much pride, just a man whore. And I know if these niggas here want to supply, got to be somewhere with a demand for it. So I got a plan for it. Something like Castro with his shrapnel, medicating my lyric system. So digest these capsules deep. And I'm still trying to find my peace, but more concerned with a new release than a new lease. I guess it's just a nigga in me. Slash dope spitting MC. Definitely. Blessing the beast to let you know what dope sound like effortlessly. Plus I'm out for dead presidents to represent me. We make dollars. You know what I'm saying? Holla, holla. Yo, just had to get that off my chest. You feel me?